Last time you were on the channel, we told you that we were leaving the farm we were working on. It's been a great few weeks here, but now our time is finished and we're heading to a new farm, but this time in the south of Portugal. For the next 3 weeks, we'll be working on this building, which was once a place for animals, but now it will be transformed into an outdoor kitchen. It's a big task, but we are hopeful we can do it. Here's the before so you can see what it looked like and how we're gonna bring it to this. But first, how about we show you a little bit of the farm? This is where we will be sleeping. I promise it looks bigger on the inside. Inside is pretty comfy and it gets hot in the daytime, but it cools down a lot at nights. And this is where we hang our clothes to dry. The days have been hot, so they really dry very fast here. And let me introduce you to Zuki, the owner's dog.
Zuki.
She's a husky
Zuki.
and border collie mix.
Hey,
She's
hello.
super smart,
Zuki.
fun, and
Say
loves
hello.
to play.
Hello, Zuki. Hello. Go, Zuki. Come. Come, Zuki.
Next, we have the main house from the owners. It's so cute and it also stays very cool during hot days. And on the left, you'll find the outdoor living space. So now you kind of get an idea of where the kitchen project is based on the layout of the land. So after we arrived, we rested for the weekend and then we started working. Our goal was to fill these walls naturally with lime, straw, clay, and water so that insects and rodents cannot come through. We continued that for a few days until everything was finished. We worked alongside the owner of the land, Tees, to get this done. Tees taught us a lot about natural building, and the atmosphere here was so positive and motivating that we loved it so much.
Here again.
When we got everything done, the next 2 days, we started wiping down the exposed stone so that when it dries, everything looks beautiful. After this, we ended the day playing with Zuki, which is so much fun.
Yay. She's going crazy for it.
It's destroyed already.
After a few days, we wait for the clay and straw and lime to dry so that we can add a final layer and we could work on something else, which is the countertop and the tiling. Alex started measuring that out, and as you can see, we made stripes in the clay so the final layer could be applied easily. Now we work on the countertops together. Our goal was to properly measure the wood, screw it down, create a hole for the gas pipe for the stove, and then afterwards add the tiles on top. We decided to cut the gas pipe hole a little bit more because it was small. Okay, now that's perfect and completed, it's time to drill the countertop down. Alex marked everything out, and then I'm going to go in with the drill so the countertop is sturdy and fixed.
I think that's enough screws, huh?
Okay, thanks for watching. This is it for now. Stay tuned to the next video to see Alex's tiling work and beautiful repairing and painting job with the kitchen doors, and my carpentry skills put to the test as I try to make furniture for the kitchen from scrap wood found on the land.
The pantry is coming together.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and see you in another video. Bye!
Of course, the dark one.